bullshit, and I do understand that there is also some karma, like I said earlier on Dave Chappelle too, because he could have helped. You know, he get that bag. You've seen black comedians help other people with the bag before, like Chris Rock and stuff. And all was no age.
Yeah, all the black niggas help me get to him. Let's keep that real.
Let's keep that 100. So it's some karma on day one.
Yeah, so I'll say this too. Look, man, I don't know what to say for the trans community. All I am saying is this. What I'm saying is this, is that there's no way you can tell me that the entertainment, and especially as it's benign, it's benign violation. That is really what it is benign violation. Even kitties.
I can blow that bitch up now. Oh, I got nigga name on it. So like, fuck the bullshit, I'm gonna get up close first. Boom.
Using their power to weaponize people to go attack another white brother nation. They literally set up to go attack black people, dragging out their home. And like black women and black men, that was the intention of the nation. You have to sit down and ask the artists, like, hey man, what was your fucking intention?
And I got more to add to that. So for instance, art can influence policy in the positive or the negative. You're going to see the culture, you're not going to see any policies being created against the trans community. They're not, because the culture. When Purple Nation came out, Woodrow Wilson backed it. They fight them like, I'm back in the closer as an excuse to the whole trans community. No, get off it. That's not true. We had even scholars with the book The Bell Curve. The Bell Curve cut funding in communities that were predominantly black because the science institutions, some of these think tanks that we don't even talk about, including that black people don't. And politicians listen to these grand old think tanks and well, black people are dumb, so let's cut funding because they don't really need it. So there's a lot of things that we can point to systemic racism where people like Thomas Sowell doesn't know what he's talking about on that end. He talks about, he knows what he's talking about though when he's talking about how certain black individuals do a lot of harm to themselves with what they say domestic and how focusing on education and making your own effort. So that's true. That's how we got into so and many other black towns that was successful in the United States. So have great points that people shouldn't digest. But to deny systemic racism with a phony book, The Bell Curve, backed by again institutions that are supposed to be on higher learning, they said that black people were dumb as in the league, they did nothing at all, and they were one of the black Americans.
Young boys, Giuliani, you should have said that in your court, it's Giuliani, and they sodomized black men. Just look it up, right? So yeah, absolutely. Also, politicians can weaponize over here. Let's flip that any other way too. Our kid, also policies for politicians and intentionally target. Cheap kid and drill music and people in Chicago that I even knew, they said, bro, why are they talking about this damn 5 sector or this specific radius of Chicago? Why are they saying the whole city of Chicago is Chirac? Right? They said, they literally have people in office weaponizing a bunch of juvenile niggas that were thrown together for street gangs and rapping and pushing and
Well, the black market, how did the gang members, these kids who were from these gangs, how they get it?
Yeah, so we want to be real, like, as what we really saw, and because we live in this trending culture, which is slipping our minds a lot of times, what people got a lot of what we call environmentalists, right? Is that we saw it as recent as we shot it. And I sat there, I watched CNN do it, I watched Fox do it, I watched Keith do it, MSNBC, I watched all of it. Used. She came back to be a popular nigga of the nigga kingdom at that time and demonized a whole city. They made it seem like every little black kid in Chicago was running around and just killing everybody. And on top of that, they had policies that potentially put on the table. When you had silly politicians that were saying, they are considering martial law in Chicago. They have to get citizens in Chicago. Like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Let's put this way, let's say you have less than 1%, and that's our party games, and the majority of the founders is coming from those game members. So you have the majority, 99% of these everyday citizens can take their kids to school, they go to work, but now they're being thrown, and they barely a small percentage is causing most of the violence. Instead of mysteriously doing an investigation on how things are agitated for these gay members to have access to them, and investigating that to help the community. You're talking about martial law. Martial law, no, it doesn't work. I mean, what does martial law punishing the overwhelming majority of from little gangs, that's the excuse to harm the majority of the poor black.
Nigga lives on YouTube. Talk about niggas who just drop bombs. That's what you're talking about. So you fell for it. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Any other time you say God limit, someone had a riot. And at that time, a fat girl woman or a fat less woman or a million. At that time, any other time, you can say, oh, they'll see it every shit. Wait a minute, every shit. Right? I'll live it. I'll live it. Right? Right? But then when it came to Chicago, just because you saw the rap culture that was being also opened out in Chicago, just because you see that on the, and then you go back to these clout chasing editorial pieces on CNN. What are we going to do about all the black people dying in Chicago? How many people got 1,000 people?
But that was because to a racist people from there and to cause problems and be able to take care of real estate.
That's what, see, that's the point though. That's what I'm saying, you know, again, there's always candidates to this, and at the end of it, I don't consider whether it's predator shit, but it's the, it's a situation, right? Whether it was I see them get on the bus and they have So I'm just talking about, like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. We're talking about this shit is real fucking shit, right? And we saw with the drill culture. The drill culture, it got to provide revenue for multifaceted areas of industries. So we get to re-excite the prison industrial complex. The music industrial complex gets to make money off of this way as he said, shot venom and it shot steroids into the rap music industry's arm. Ever since then, to Fabian Thorne and all these other niggas, to Pop Smokes, and they've been running high on this energy. And even, remember, rap music, the sonics of rap music bleeds into other spaces too. It bleeds everywhere, all right? So you had the opportunity to make money also while making money on the dehumanization of these men and women, these boys and girls.
But then you have the black economic mercenaries like the outshore. And they know there's a shortage, and then they still take advantage of black people. So they, instead of like helping black entrepreneurs and partnerships and stuff like that, what they do is they're like, look, I'm gonna let, Master gave me a ceiling, but I'm gonna break through that ceiling if I have to throw every black body against that glass wall to get me through there, which is what the Al-Sharptons and the Diddies and them do. They throw black bodies against the ceiling, they throw them up for the glass to crack. And then when they get an opening, they try to bum rush it so they can get to that billionaire status, and then they can get to that 2 billionaire, then 10 billion, and all that. But it's at the expense of other black people too, because they want to be king on the hill, even if they have to kick your ass across it.
Well, and also to President Jafar, to use my point precisely, I have no problem with folks who are not the corporate activists of the trans community. Because I personally believe corporate activists are in all spaces. That's how I think.
That's how we got Black Lives Matter. Like, I Prince make a great point. Black Lives Matter was that when they took black people's grievances, exploited it, made money, and more. And to be fair, it's representing community. So even in the trans community, let's say you have a segment of them that's like, I don't care what Dave Chappelle said, but then he comes my feelings. I know it's comedy. I know he's not after trans people. My focus is on policy, whatever. You do have the corporate sector like, oh, this drama is good. It's good for business. So let's get all the radical dummy trans people out there that can go do what they do. All more division. And narcissism.
Let me go find someone. Let me slide some checks too. That's what they were doing. Black Lives Matter.
Looking for a check.
Even so, even in the space with the alt-right boys, they had their beats because they said, hey, you fake alt-right. You a corporate alt-right. They had their beat. I feel in the 48 laws of power, I feel in social engineering, there are corporate activists in all spaces.
Like the Bishop Earl, he be crying about that. Now, you're not a real conservative. And what the right need to realize is we have some fake conservatives.
Yeah, because you think about it, like that's why I said I can't speak for like the organic reaction of people of the trans community. But I can smell a bullshit corporate activist a mile away. I've been up on them closely. I've seen it before in Austin, Texas. I've seen it in Atlanta. We have so many corporate activists that were being federally funded, coming out of spaces of Atlanta, coming out of spaces of New York, niggas going up to Atlanta, coming from New York down to Atlanta, niggas leaving Atlanta, going to New York. People approaching young, high aptitude children coming out of high school. Corporations saying, we think you'll be great to represent our agenda. He said it in the film Sorry to Bother You when they approached Lakeith Stanfield's character. He had so much of charisma. He could speak well. He had humor. And they said, we will pay you $100 million for 5 years of your service if we can get you to control this population. And have we not seen that with Black Lives Matter? Isn't that what Derek Seals was talking about when he called out Blue Wave? Isn't that what we see with Sean King, Tamika Mallory?
Usually people who aren't corporate backgrounds, like I mean corporate in the genitive way, not like a corporation or whatever. That's fine too. But if you look at Martin Luther King, he wasn't absurd. Even if you look at Stokely, he wasn't absurd. He was a little bit more angry, but he had it right to me. But he wasn't absurd. Like if you say to someone something that's a fact, and they just bum rush it, be like, fuck all that, this is what I'm saying. But they still screaming at you when you trying to explain to them the nuance of the situation, and they start screaming and spitting on you. They're fucking corporate mercenary. Or government, whichever one, take care of it. But screaming people don't make no sense. They're screaming like, oh, bro, I didn't say that. They probably take all.
They still to script.
I didn't say that.
They said, hey, they told them, they said, you gotta sell that shit.
Sell it.
Sell that shit, man.
Get to work.
We done gave you your girlfriend. We done gave you and your boyfriend $5 million. You better sell the shit. I don't give a fuck. You gonna stand for that kid. You gotta sell the shit.
And if someone tells you all the money, so big deal. I told you the money.
He don't want Jay-Z money. He don't
I
need money.
don't know money.
They don't need money.
So you owe people money and they giving you money to sell something. You better sell that shit.
That's what I said. Again, I'm being 100% honest. That's like when you said it. And you know, these black girls talk about like they be calling out certain black women. They're like, hey, nigga, you a corporate activist. You know, because there's real issue like black people like, hey, man, there's some shit we don't like. We don't like what we see with our men. We don't like what we see with other men. We don't like what we see with white women. But when you start spelling up corporate activists, pop up on that, listen to the invite. I'm nosy. I like to go to the racist. I was like, oh, okay, so that motherfucker fake. So the organic people don't like this motherfucker. Getting all the attention on CNN and Fox. But if you look at it, they got a corporate activist for every group. And what happens is they're used to be rolled out. I'm going to say this real quick, so I'm going to give it to you. They're used to be rolled down. And they're going to get all the benefits monetarily. But the people that they claim they're represented and they're corrupt, those people are going to be demonized by other groups that are going to be sick of those people because of how extreme and absurd these corporate activists appear in front of the camera.
Once you get down and dirty, and back up, and you knock some down, face down.
Even though like to stay in on cold at the time. You literally just had a fictional movie watch Black America. And it's disgusting. And it's disgusting that you even have black individuals who take advantage of systemic racism in the sense of they know that black people are targeted the most, so they target black people too. Black people don't afford contract by name. You know, there's a lot of mercenaries out here for hire. There's mercenaries in the black market. Mercenaries, and there's some people who don't even know they're mercenaries. Yes, you are, sir.
So that's not too much. Says we can't leave our solutions to community in the hands of outside culture. Either we solve or we become controlled by the system. So much that's absolutely true. And that's why I love my magazine. That's why I like again. I appreciate Louis Drake being in the chat because, like I said before, you said that we actually have trans people, trans women, and trans men. Like they messaging us saying, hey, they can listen. These were black trans people. Saying, hey, they can listen to us, right? And they were cool. They even said what they disagreed with. They said we cool on it. But so like what I'm saying, I can't sit up there and say I can identify Sean King. Let's not feel he's a corporate activist. And then I can see they did the same thing with D-Rap, with the vest. Or they did it with them Black Lives Matter corporate hats up there, right? Then I cannot, in a unreasonable fashion, sit there and act like, okay, well, they're not pulling the same shit with everybody else. Because that's the goal. You have to have infighting. And then what happens when they run up on somebody? Look another corporate activist, Candace Owens. When Joe Rogan...
She's a hack, too, because she's not even loyal to anything.
Her shit fell apart in front of Joe Rogan.
In front of her, she couldn't get the bag at the liberal. She couldn't be a Diddy, couldn't be the Oprah. That's what she brought to the brand to the money.
Well, you know what she did, though?
She's still fucking up.
But you know what she did? Let me tell you the reason why she still was a corporate activist.
No, she is still. She grew from one team to the other.
Because she hacked the black woman's plight. Right? Got the bag as a black woman because...
She did. She sued a company for racial gender inequality.
Yeah, she sued a school as a distressed, oppressed black woman.
Got the money and became an oppressed black woman.
Can't make this shit up.
You got a lot of fucking scammers people.
Can't
speech and all this other stuff. Depending on which thing you go to, of course, if you're an entertainer or you are, you definitely got to partner up with companies where the First Amendment is strong. If you're a construction worker or whatever else type of businesses you have in your life, you have to make sure that your rights aren't being trampled over. And unfortunately, some of these corporate and government mercenaries will cut off their tongue in order to sell poison if it makes their pockets fatter.
Yeah, and also, shouts out to Ghost KC too. Yeah, I'm subscribed to the channel. He says here, it's stupid guys. And I agree with you.
What niggas be doing that? What's the life? He wasn't scared. Look at me. He wasn't look what he was going to play. Look, we had a clip before we played. He said, "In my book, 2015, if he was to children, I can't talk against him because God." Like stupid shit like that. No. If you're violating children, you should be in prison. Ain't no God body nothing.
It's not money scam.
God body prison.
This is what it is. It's a scam. It's a scam. It is, coach. That's what I'm saying. It's scamming. All right. It's a scamonomics. That's what you call it. Right? It's hustlenomics, scamonomics. That's all it is. It's a scam. And to be honest with you, some of these, I have researched some of these trans activists and the corporations that they're trying, so it's very interesting. The ones that are just screaming and retweeting all day